Hi everyone, this is a brief webinar showcasing how fantastic RPA is at driving improvements to your business. My name's Eileen and I'm the Services Manager here at WM-Promise. RPA, or Building Software Robots, is just many of the things that we do here for our clients. For one of our clients, the leading UK independent drinks manufacturer and distributor, managing their materials is a key business process. They use SAP to help them do this. You may already be familiar with SAP. What it enables our client to do is have details and descriptions of all the materials that they procure, produce, keep in stock and sell. They need this data to generate purchase orders, manage inventory, process sales orders and so on. And therefore, as you can imagine, it's crucial that the data is precise and well maintained. We used an RPA tool called Automation Anywhere to build a software robot to create improvements for them, to make management of their materials more efficient, with more accurate data, more reliable, downtime costs the business. They also wanted us to deliver these improvements quickly without having to replace their current IT systems. Any new technology we introduced had to be non-disruptive. So let's have a very quick look at the client's processes, and then we'll have a look and see what WM-Promise, we, did to transform that. Our client supplier emails our client's procurement specialist, let's call her Jenny, with details of the supplier's materials. Jenny checks that what's provided by the supplier contains the necessary content. The procurement specialist, Jenny, then logs into the relevant modules in SAP and creates the necessary records. SAP generates the material number ID. Jenny does further processing to create a material extension in SAP so that a PO can be created at a later stage. And finally, Jenny emails the procurement manager to let them know they can create a PO based on the materials now in the system. So what's the problem with this? Well, some of the problems are obvious. The thing with manual data entry is we make mistakes. We're human, that's what we do. It's also very time-consuming and dull and repetitive. Employees who do this work can get dissatisfied and may leave the organisation. These are some of the issues our client faced. In fact, they're the same issues faced by any organisation who regularly handles the same type of data over and over again. So what did we do for them? Well, we built them a software robot known as a bot, and the bot takes on the tasks that Jenny undertook. The process is the same, really. The supplier sends the email as usual. The email is read by a software bot instead of Jenny. The bot reads the data from the attached Excel file in the email, checks the data is filled out correctly. If it finds any issues with the data, it emails the supplier that the quality of data is poor and points out what needs to be amended. Once the data is accurate enough to be processed, the bot logs into SAP and processes the data just as Jenny did. And when finished processing the data in SAP, emails the procurement manager just as Jenny did. So let's look at the bot in action. What I'm going to show you now is the part of the process where the bot logs into SAP and manages the new material data from the supplier. I'm not showing the handling of the inbound data from the inbound email from the supplier, just the SAP part. So here we have the bot logging into SAP, logging into the correct modules and entering the data from the supplier Excel spreadsheet. As you can see, the pace is incredibly quick. It provides all of the information necessary: material type, description material, size and dimension, packaging details, tax information, purchasing details, details like units of measurement and weight and so on. SAP then generates a material ID. As an extension of material needs to be created, the bot enters the material code and selects only the relevant windows it needs to open in order to create a material extension. Not only is the bot far quicker than a human, it's much more accurate, and that of course was one of our client's goals. After the bot has completed all the steps in SAP, it sends out an email to the procurement manager with the relevant information, such as packaging details and the material number. Okay, so now you've seen the bot in action. What are the results? Well, for our client, they got to achieve the goals we mentioned at the beginning of the presentation. There's lots of benefits to automation. There's accuracy. Software bots aren't prone to human error, and they don't get tired or distracted. There's no typos, no entries going in the wrong field. Software bots can work all the time, 24 hours a day, every single day of the year, at 100% capacity. RPA doesn't take holidays, doesn't sleep, doesn't need sick days, never has an emotionally unproductive day. It's perfectly understandable that human employees need these things. Bots help make sure there's time for them to enjoy their holidays, get enough sleep, take care of their health, rather than scrambling and working overtime to keep up with data entry. And that improves employee morale. On top of this, RPA is quick to implement. It certainly happens much faster than training a new person. You can have bots up and running in just days. In contrast, if you wanted to hire a new human employee, you'd be taking time to sort through resumes, conduct interviews, Go through the hiring process and then train them once you finally found someone. The other thing with RPA, it's easy to scale and without interrupting current technologies you have in place. There was no need for our client to replace SAP. There's so many benefits to RPA. We'd love to talk to you about what processes you have in place so that we can help you drive improvements through using RPA. Get in touch with us today. Our details are on the screen now. Thanks very much for listening to me today. We're looking forward to hearing from you.